this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city. I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ice Place while we roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoney, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion, and it's mine.
How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. Me and my hometown, baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign, hanging around the block like if you are my friend, then you are welcome any moment. Yeah. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
Yurt. What it do, beef stew? All right, damn it. Why am I having issues? Focus. Over here. Over here. Oh, just target. Yes. Bam. Now we targeted. All right. To hang with it. Near, far. What's happening, peoples? Welcome to this special edition. Broadcasting live from ECAM HQ. Caleb on the couch over there. It is on. What's up, Sammy? Good to see you here, boss. Mr. Rich Graham in the build. What it does. The Paul Duncan. K-L-O-K. Oh, you know what? Let me make some minor adjustments to the thing. I don't have my full complement of accoutrement, so I have to kind of like, fake things. But I can fake it good. Don't worry. Boom, boom, boom. Come over here. Scrolly. Find the spot. There it is. Then we go like this. Select that. Go like that. Yes, sir. And then go like that. Yes, sir. Haha. See? The things you can learn from a grasshopper. Will that work? Nope. Not a fan. Okay, cool. back in action. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Oh, what are you doing? You're gonna make me go into manual focus mode because you're getting on my nerves. What's happening here? Sorry, folks. Making some minor adjustments. I know what it is. It's the distance. For me being at 1.4, that distance isn't good. So I'm gonna go to 1.8. Matter of fact, I'll go to 2.0, in which case you gotta take the ISO and pop it up twice. Ding ding. Ha, winner winner chicken dinner. Call it a game changer. All right, cool. See the things you learn when you not being goofy. Anyway, you guys let me know if I need to play with it some more. The one thing I gotta say about ZV-E10 that drives me nuts is not having access to my remote control, because it makes life easier. Obs and Kills is here. Phil is here. What it does. Just scrolling through. Mr. Mike Engage is here. G. Mr. Camera Junkie is here. Word on the street is I'm a suspect. Yeah, that's it. Word on the street is I'm a suspect. Man, it's still not nice. Why am I not like that there? What's going on? Yeah, wise. Let's go 2 point. No, stay at 60. And then do like this. No, wrong direction. We're gonna go 2.8. And then we're gonna ice it up. Whoa, don't zoom in, ding dong. All right, cool. That should be right. Gangster. Gangster, gangster. And I'm gonna come closer. Bring it. So, there we go. All right, we're getting it. We're figuring it out. What's happening? Christmas clatter. I'm gonna say that's Todd Killian. Oh, it says chatter. Oh, this is clatter. Hey, Caleb.
Is this like a YouTube?
Yeah, it's YouTube. It's the whole LGO family. Look, guys, it's Mr. Caleb. Yay! Keely, David, Luis, Rich. Gigi is in the building. What it do? All right, gang. Rob, you're late, fam. You are L-A-T-E, late, or L8. Depends on how you call it. You know me. I can't call it. Yes. No, that does not mean that, Sammy. You know what it is. Thank you, Mr. Mike. Nope. Done. I was doing last-minute touches on the wall. The wall is dope. The wall is dope. That is correct. That is super funny. All right, gang. What are you guys getting into today? What's everybody working on? Welcome to the Q&A. If you're brand new around here, you can see the whole family is here. Thank you guys for showing up. I am out of my standard location, so everything is crazy today. What's up, Mr. Tom? In the building. But yes, finishing up touches on the office. It started to look a little swank. Had a fantastic day so far. Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo scored 2 goals on his debut back, so glory, glory. Blue glasses are crockish. Gang, don't be sold on that. That is a crock of crap created by Lexotica to sell you expensive coatings that don't actually do anything. It has been disproven many, many times. Boom. Nice. Shopping. Nice. Very cool. Yep. Up north. Chilling. Very cool. What's up, Elicio? How you doing, fam? Good to see you here. Just scrolling through, just checking. Hey, MTD. Welcome to the party. Man, a lot of people came through today. All right, cool. All right, sing really loud so I can hear it. Let's see. Just checking. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you here, boss. And Roll Tide. No, Roll Tide. No, not a. Hey, what's up, FJ? Hey, Allison. Ooh, all the way from home. How you doing? I'm in Boston right now, Allison. Well, Boston adjacent, setting up the studio here at the headquarters. Yes, I use the Sony. It's called Imaging Edge. I use that application all the time. It's actually pretty good. No, I haven't. You can turn it off, Phil. I just haven't set it up like that yet. Hey, what's up, Zeppelin? Good to see you here. No, I'm going to go straight back to the island. I have had enough. Yeah, that's right. It's Boston. I had enough of not being home for a minute. I'm going to go home first and then come back out for a different thing. Yo, this is irking because yesterday it was fine. I wonder what the heck is going on. It's kind of driving me batty. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this sucker in manual because Mina can take it. At least in manual, I can focus. So let's see. Press that and go down to manual focus. Boom. And then focus myself. Bye-bye. But then, yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, I like to focus myself. There you go. Now I don't have to worry about it. I don't have anything to show you anyway. We're just here in the studio doing the things and trying out this. Yeah, it was weird. You know what it could be? That window out there, like I have the blinds open because there's the light in here, and I have the big light on the side. But with the blinds open, it's probably just not quite enough light to not trigger the camera into being crazy things. No, it'd be funny. It's funnier if it's if it was Corey. How you doing today? Good to see you guys here. Kim, normally what happens is right after, it comes out and everybody starts messing around with the settings. Normally within a matter of like a week or two, there'll be a firmware update and see how that goes. Gang, I'm curious as to how the MV7 sounds. I did finally install the app. So I have the Motive app working at the moment. And let's see. I have it set for, here, let's mute the mic. Right, then it's on. All right, that works. I have it set for the near position. I have the tone. I'll turn the tone onto dark because that's more me, dark, and I'll turn it to bright. And man, that sounds brassy. And then this is the tone at normal, which is a trip. Then now I have the tone set. I have the lights set for live meters, which somebody brought up the other day, which I think is incredible for all you MV7 owners. I like having this meters on the side. Now, what is night mode? Ooh, night mode makes them not so bright. All right, I feel you. That's cool. Man, this MV7 is pretty dope, I gotta say. When it's in the dark mode and you come over in here to the manual section, and Caleb is making noise over there. I'm joking, Caleb, I don't care. If you come over here and you go into the limiter, you can make sure that you don't accidentally go too far, but you can also play with the compressor. So I'll go ahead and add a little bit of heavy compression. And this is what it sounds like with heavy compression. That's a lot. It's an awful lot of compression, but it'll give you that podcast voice. So I'll put it on medium compression. And I wish you could go in the middle between medium and light, because light is a little soft, medium is a little heavy. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Obs in the building. Not bad, just a shit. So, yeah, the dark does sound similar to the SM7B. David, stop lying to yourself. Just stop. It's not helping. Hey, no. Chelsea sucks. Did you see the Manchester game? Glory. That's what I'm saying. That was pretty rad. Anyway, so just checking to see on you guys, see what you guys are up to. If you need any help, questions away. We're working on all the myriad things. Studio build has been incredible. B&H finally open, so I can finish ordering the rest of the parts that we need. I totally forgot about Rosh Hashanah. I don't know how, I don't know why, but we completely forgot about it. It is funny. You're funny. That's because it was not focusing. Thank you. This big light also is not properly positioned. What's up, Chip? Good to see you here. Because we still haven't got the light stand in. Because when we went to go order it from B&H, they're like, sorry, we're closed. And then yesterday, I didn't realize it was open yesterday. I thought it was going to be closed all the way through until later tonight at, 9 p.m. But it turned out it was actually open. So I could have ordered it yesterday, but didn't know. Thanks, Sammy. Sammy was the one that squared me away on that. Just wanted to remind you guys, yes, we are going to have class after this. I didn't finish the post, but, I'll put it up. Let me know if anybody has anything that's missing. Spent all day buying UPS units. Yes. Dude, we were talking about that in the stream yesterday. UPS units are quite important. Over here in this area, there's not really a Costco. It's a little further away, but there is a BJ's. I don't know what BJ's has in stock, but I'm probably just going to order them and just have them shipped directly to the office because I do think they're extremely important. Let's see what they have at BJ's. BJ's is similar to Costco, but slightly different. Of course, Amazon always has, Best Buy always has on sale. But yeah, it's super important to have them set up. What's happening, Gretchen? Good to see you here. Yes, Gigi, absolutely. Everybody needs a UPS, Sammy. Man, especially like after that weather the last couple of weeks and people having weird power fluctuations because neighboring towns, like your town might not have lost power, but a lot of times they'll reroute parts of the grid to the important segments of the next town over. And if that's the case, your town might be now not having enough power to do all the damn things. So it's kind of important to have one because those burnouts would just absolutely ruin your equipment. This APC 1500 VA is like $160, but the one they sell at Costco, which is exactly similar to this, is only like $99 whenever you catch it. All right. What? It's in focus. What are you talking about? It's in focus now. If it's not, then you're blind. That's the problem with certain autofocuses. If you don't use all of that weird crap like auto ISO and all of that crap that you folks use, if it doesn't have enough light, then no, I can't do it. You have to kind of set it, and adjust it. And again, if you want to just absolutely make sure it's in focus, then move the f-stop up to 5.6. Then you're done. Anything past f4 should be pretty golden. Man, lock this. What are you doing? Just lock it. Stop messing with that. You did lose. Oh yeah, you lost power 2 times before the stream. See, that's the situation. Now, you're gonna have to remember, you're gonna put your computer and all your gear and stuff on one. You're gonna want to. Oh, stop kicking the camera, dude. You're gonna want to put your networking, your modem, your router, your wireless, all of that stuff, your switches on another one. So, depending on whether the local CO, that is the unit. It's kind of like the router that's in your neighborhood. As long as that doesn't go down and you have your networking gear connected to one, your stream should stay alive even in the situation of a blackout. But if it also takes out the master hub in your neighborhood, the CO, then you're going to be in trouble. Yep. Always hook up your electronics to a UPS and never try to plug them into a DHL. Oh man, that's far, Sammy. That's really far. Let me investigate. I think it's like 3-4 hour drive. Do do do. All right, I'm gonna investigate. Good question, Sammy. And we're gonna flip that and then go BH photo. And it's thinking. 4 hours and 23 minutes. That, my friend, is far. May not do that. Yep. Straight shot, basically straight shot down I-84. You just whip it and whip it good. Kick it through Hartford and then Waterbury, cut through to Connecticut, and then boom, you're in Long Island. That's far. That is ridiculous far. I'm not driving that far. Good question, though. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, when you catch them on sale at Best Buy and Costco, they're relatively inexpensive. Costco always has this one particular model on sale for like $99, but I believe it's only like a 900 volt amps. I kind of prefer things over 1,000, but I mean, it works. It works. If you check Best Buy, if that's close, or Costco, boom. Talk about when you know when the edit is okay versus great. To me, they're always okay. I don't ever see them as great, but that's part of the problem. That's why I tweak too hard on it, because I'm always messing with it. In the beginning, just let them loose. Don't spend too much time freaking out. Just let them loose. Just get them out of your system. Because if you leave them in your system like that, then you're going to be driving yourself crazy. Kind of crazy. Yeah. Well, there's the answer. Chip knew the answer. Man, don't do that. It's Paul is closer than it is from Hawaii. Duncan, you're fired. That's funny. Oh yeah, I looked at Hunt's. The stands that we need, they didn't have it in stock, but there is a Hunt's in Melrose or something, or I think that wasn't Melrose, something like that, and that was pretty close. It was like a 29-minute drive, wasn't too far. The bigger one, there's one in like Boston proper, and they even have a Leica showroom in Boston, but the Hunt's is closer than that. Wow, that's a trip. It only has a 4 to 5 hour limit. There you go. That's crazy. Oh man, when you hear one of those things explode, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Sammy, you don't want to walk back with the UPS in your hand. It's at the level of where it's heavy enough to be heavy, but it's not backbreaking heavy, but after a block or so, you'll be like, man, hell with this. I'm in Oahu. Kauai is a 20-minute flight or a really long surf. Yeah, but Kauai is beautiful. Are you going to Princeville? That's a good question. Yeah, depending on if your neighborhood has an Amazon warehouse nearby, you might get it the same day. Dude, it's super funny. The building, I guess it's slightly crooked now. And then so every once in a while the chair just starts going away. You gotta skeech it back up because the wheels are really smooth. Oh yeah, Hunt's nowhere near as big as B&H. I looked at it online. Yeah, Melrose. There you go. That's the answer. That was the answer. Okay. I'm not going to Abe's of Maine. No. You freaking David. You silly. Oh, you're going to Poipu. Though Poipu Beach is also pretty rad. It's a little early for whale season, but with the way the weather has been, you might get lucky. If you get a chance to see the humpbacks in Poipu, bruh, it's the most interesting thing you'll ever see because they're gentle giants like the size of buildings. They're massive, but they're really, really gentle. And they'll come up to the side of the boat and pop out with the head and just look at you with their eye and then slowly drip back into the water. It's pretty rad. Don't use any UPS older than like 2 or 3 years because the batteries will be dead. So you'll be just wasting your time. Now, you can replace those batteries. I have replaced recently in 3 of mine. I just redid the batteries because for me, shipping out new ones would be more expensive. But I tell you, the batteries was almost expensive as brand new ones. If I could have got new ones with the free shipping, I probably would have just bought new ones. But being on the island, just replacing the batteries is the best look. So, by the way, gang, this thing is rad. I absolutely love it. You can't see what it is because I'm not in my autofocus mode, but this little Sony doohickey is legit. I absolutely love it. So, get one. Yes, get one. All right. Really? Not that kind, right? Well, I guess. No, I thought they're normally more warm water. I don't know. Let's see. Well, then, I guess you do. Right on this side. Cool. Yep. Boom. The Megaptera Novangeli. That's what you call it. I did a gigantic, like, museum piece when, like, digital video and doing stuff with Macromedia first came out. I did a whale kiosk for the museum in Hawaii. It was pretty rad. Tomorrow at the Twins Beach House, we're having a little something. We're going to get together. And then boom. Oh, good question, Mr. Michael. So, it's Gloster. I learned that. So, this is, oh, my ZV-1's on the other side of the room. This is a Ulanzi quick release. Put it here. What the Ulanzi quick release allows me to do is when I have something attached to here, I can put it on with the little plate that comes on, and you just squeeze the buttons and pull it off and place it on a different tripod. So it's real easy to move items from one place to the next. So if I wanted to take the camera off, I could just squeeze it, plop it on the portable one, and then be good to go. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, multiple cam links. Just plug multiple cam links into your computer, provided you have the proper USB juice. I have a video on the channel that explains all of that. We normally use a dock situation. What I do with it? It's back over there. We use the OWC Thunderbolt dock. It has enough power. Most people buy these little crappy $29, $39 USB-C hubs. They don't have enough juice to run multiple cam links, but you can just plug multiple cam links directly into your computer. Let's say you only have one cam link and you have 2 cameras and one of those cameras works by USB, you can do that as well. So that's a couple different ways. ATEMs are trash. Don't waste your money. I hate them. Why you look at me like that, Caleb? I can't stand ATEMs. I think they're hot trash. Boom. Yes, I did the same thing, K-Walk. I put my cameras on them, my lights, all kind of myriad things. Oh, there's the other camera right over there. Yeah. Yes. Oh, Dino. Dude, of course I know about Summer Girls. Summer Girls. Anything that came out on Fever and the freestyle days, like that was our juice. That was the party. I enjoyed that stuff. I would rather find an older OG RE20. The 320 is basically a newer complement, but I prefer the OG if you can get your hands on it. If you can get your hands on the RE20 or RE30, then you'll be gangster. That's Electro Voice, by the way. I'm kind of actually digging this little shorty over here, though. It's pretty cool. So yeah, you can still buy RE20 for $450. You can get a used RE20 for $379. But yeah, just buy an RE20. Don't buy a 320. It's just waste. Dude, I when Cover Girls was here, I emceed that concert. It was great. Not here, but in Hawaii here. I emceed that concert. That was pretty rad. That was eons ago, though. Yes. Ooh. Yo, that would be rad. I didn't even think about that, K-Walk. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, depending on the interwebs and the signals. But yeah, that would be super rad. I mean, those of us that are there, of course, we will be putting ice on the head like, Tune. T-U-N-E. Let's see and pull it up for Rob. There you go. Let's see, Rob. Let's check out if I did this correctly. Nope. There it is. And move this into the middle. Man, I don't know how the heck you guys that work on one screens, I don't know how you guys live. This is so impossible to me. Anyway, so this is the company. It's Tune. You got to get yourself a wicked tune. Go to the packy and get some beers and get yourself hammered. Yeah, I have this one. This one is pretty rad. And I have the little bitty version. Well, I have the purple long one and this is the purple long one that I have. And then I have the little bitty, I have the full size green and purple one. I don't even see it anymore. But yeah, they're really great straps. If you have Peak Design clips, Rob, you can get these, which will make them work with the Peak Design setup. You see, they have the little, so you can connect your Peak cameras to it. I think that's dope. Retrofit kit for Peak Design Kin folks. I think I might get those because I do have my Peak Design little plugs for my camera. Good question, MTD. If you have a real dock right? Like OWC or CalDigit, Kingsington, Belkin, something, normal. This should be okay because they normally have just better power management, better speed. If you have some weird off the wall thing that you bought on Amazon for $3, you better plug it straight into the Mac. That just so you don't lose signal. But good question. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, there's a complete video on the channel where I showed how to do it. And it really has to do with the same thing I just told Marie. It has to do with having a dock that can support the power of multiple cam links. But I have up to 4 cam links on my machine when I'm at home, no problem. Yeah, I wanted to come and see you before I left, but didn't have an opportunity to because I was too busy. So it's when I get back. Yeah, so we're going to do a conference in Albany next month. It's the People of Video conference. My buddy Diane and I are speaking at the conference. And so a bunch of the people from the community in the chat here, they're all coming up to go to the conference. And then so we'll probably have a little get-together session while we're there. And, of course, hangovers and karaoke and all of the above. Yes, camera restraints. Oh, if you have the OWC, you can plug it in there, no problem. It'll work a lot. It'll work perfectly fine in OWC. It's just the cheap ones, everybody buys them, and I get it. Because, oh, look, it has so many ports. I find it funny because Apple's going out of their way to get rid of all of these ports that nobody needs. And then everybody goes out and buys these things with extra ports that they don't really need. So one of the ones that's funny, because I used to do this, is try to plug in 6, 7 different hard drives. Because you used to always buy these little, Western Digital things every time they're on sale at Costco or whatever. At some point in time, it's better for you to just get a real deal big drive, like, let's see, Big Girl or whatever the heck it's called, and put all of your stuff on it and have that one thing connected. It's actually better wear and tear on your computer and all of that, because when you have everything plugged into the USB, you're putting a lot of extra heat in that area. So sometimes it's better to consolidate the drives. So you got 3 or 4, 1 terabyte, whatever it is. Next time you go to Costco, $89, buy 8 terabyte, stick it all on there. Keep the other one. Excuse me. So you have a backup, but put it all on the big drive and use the big drive connected, or leave it unconnected. You don't have to have it connected all the time. Most people don't even use it like that. They store stuff there. They never even open that drive, and it's sitting on your computer taking resources. Now, every time you copy something to another drive, if you have a slow drive connected to it, it still has to pull that slow drive to see if it's alive so that you can make the available connection. So the more useless drives you have plugged into your machine, when you hit an open dialog, it goes 1, 2, 3, open. You unplug all of that shit, you go open, it goes whoop, like that, because it doesn't have to pull all the drives. So think of it like this. I say, I want to save a file. Then the Mac goes, hey, drives, are you awake? And they come back one at a time and say, yeah, I'm awake. If you got 7 or 8 slow drives connected, that I'm awake response takes forever. And so your save dialogues and all of that stuff take longer. I don't use a USB mic normally, so that's out. I have my Stream Deck. I have 2 monitors, but my monitors are plugged in directly into the Thunderbolt hub, because I have a Thunderbolt hub, right? So I have a dock and a hub, so that's the difference, I guess. Which docks? Yeah, just Thunderbolt hub. That's the answer, Keels. Even though it says Thunderbolt, the USB-C is part of that deal. And it's cheaper by a long shot. So that is the answer. Let me do it. Let me do it. La 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 la. How you do it? There you go. This guy right here. La la la. Yes. I keep trying to close these dang pop-ups in Ecamm. You can't do that. So because of this guy, basically is just going to, bring you all of the, basically all of this stuff. This is how you do it. Yes, that's the answer. So, Keels, that is how you do it. Yes, I'll show you the cow digit real quick, Mr. Real Rugged. I use them interchangeably, kind of sort of whatever's in stock. The cow digit T3 Plus is the life when it comes to, a good standard dock for your computer. No, I don't need to log in. However, if you want to get real sick with it, KALDIGIT pop. And I still spelled it wrong. Fat fingers. Not in stock over here. Let's go to CalDigit Direct. I have 2 of these. Absolutely love them. Man, where you going? There you going. So I have 2 of these, one on the iMac and one on the Mini. Actually, I thought about it now. I should have brought one with me, but I didn't. It's so small, it's easy to travel with. But this is cool in a way, Keely. They're just harder to get because they have the USB-A's on the front. So it has the USB-C, aka Thunderbolts 3, 4s on the back, and then it has the USB-A's in the front. So that one is also quite legit. And Patchy the prehistoric pirate. I love it. What kind of accessories do mini cameras come in? I'm trying to learn how to be a technologist. I prefer to buy my cameras with no accessories because you kind of come up with what you need when you need it. When you buy those kits with all of that useless crap, I think it screws up people's learning. It's going to sound crazy, but a lot of new buyers will go on Amazon and they'll see I'm going to go buy an A6400. And Sony A6400 comes with the lens or without the lens, and that's it. There's a camera strap and a battery, but nothing else. So what people do in order to try to make the bundle look spicy, they'll put in a crappy tripod, they'll put in a useless lens wipes, they'll put in UV cover, which is nothing. They'll put in all kind of unnecessary stuff, and then slow memory cards just to make you buy it because they can get that stuff for almost free. So when people go to get their camera, it comes with so much stuff, they think the camera's hard to learn, and that's because it came with a bunch of stuff that you don't really need. So I prefer to buy it naked and then figure out what you need as you go. I find it safer, better. You'll have less wasted stuff, and then you won't just have a closet full of things you won't use. Synology is life, absolutely. I put most of my clients on Synology. Why is it not doing this? What are you doing? There you go. I put most of my clients on Synology. I have a 20 terabyte RAID that I built myself, but I put my clients on Synology because it's easier to manage, and I think everybody should get one if you don't have the ability to spin your own RAID. So yes, Keels, that's the answer. Yeah, consolidation is useful. Now remember, if you don't throw it away, don't throw away your little ones because you still can keep them as a backup. Just put them in a drawer somewhere, and then you got to remember to take it out and run power through it like once a year. But I have a whole bunch of little drives with a bunch of stuff on it, but I like to consolidate it into one big drive. It's just easier. What it do, Melvin? Good to see you here, boss. Yes, the Element. The Element is the Thunderbolt 4 version of that. Viget, Patrice, how are you? Yes, I know you love me, Patrice. Oh, you mean that, Doc? Yuck. That was a joke. What's up, sir? Let's check it out. I have Ecamm question. Can Ecamm Live allow guests to share their... Absolutely. Inside the guest window, there's a button on the bottom panel that says share your screen, and that's what's. Oh yeah, the funny part about the brush in the kit is oftentimes they throw the wrong kind of brushes. What you really want is a rocket, a Gitzo rocket for blow the stuff out of your sensor. So this is how you know somebody's about to jack up. Take the lens off the camera, open it. Never, and I mean never, blow into your sensor. You might get the dust out and you might send a little spittle in there. If you let any mouth juice get on your sensor, it's done. So do not blow on your sensor. You open the sensor, take the lens off, you get a little rocket, and you go, and do it that way. Do not blow on your sensor. Do not blow on your lenses. I watch people do that all the time, and I'm just like, bruh, do not do that. Right, Gretchen? Tell them no blowing on the sensor. Gretchen's old school photographer. She knows. It drives me crazy when people do that. Parker, what it do, sir? Good to see you here, brother. What's up, Mike? Good to see you here. Run a RAID NAS for 6 years, which backs up to the cloud. Yes, exactly. So I run an unRAID NAS. My unRAID NAS backs up to a combination of Amazon Glacier Storage, Google Drive, and Creative Cloud, and Backblaze. Then my regular machine backs everything up to Backblaze. So, true facts. I just realized today when I was getting ready to start the stream, I was like, oh, I can get my Ecamm settings for the stream from home just by reaching into the RAID and pulling it out for backup. So that's why, even though I'm in the middle of nowhere, I made the stream look normal today. Oh, yes. 100%. Always open the camera with the body facing down. Hold that thought. That's funny, Caleb. That's super. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Sorry. All right, so this is what Gretchen is talking about. And this is me 100%. Let me take the dummy out real quick, because I see people do this all the time too, and it's a no-no. So you're gonna grab your body like such, right? See, now I should put it back in autofocus. When you release your lens, of course, there's a little switch right in there. You press this down, hold the camera down, release the lens. What I immediately do, turn the lens this way and set it into the receptacle cap. I leave this thing stuck like this the entire time. When I get the other lens to put it back on, there's a white dot right there. I know what my dots are because, hey, you got to practice this in the house. And then you line them up, you tighten it, game over. Like, don't open your camera sensor up. Just dust doesn't jump up, dust comes down. So don't open your camera sensor up ever, ever, ever. Leave it sensor down. It will just enhance the longevity of the cameras that you guys all complain expensive, even though these are technically cheap cameras. So don't do it. Power volts that you set. Oh, wow. Oh, and you know, Synology is way easier, but you can probably take the power volts and run, not open rate. I just said it. Yo, you can run unRAID on a power vault. That would, yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say. So you can run unRAID, take Debian, run unRAID on it, or you can run FreeNAS on it, and then you'd be able to turn that thing into basically the same thing I'm talking about. Mine is not running on Debian. It's running on, why am I dumb? I can't think today. I like OpenRAID better than, dang it. I like unRAID better than FreeNAS, but FreeNAS is in itself dope. Oh yeah, my OpenRAID runs on CentOS. That's what I was trying to say. I went for CentOS hybrid security version to run the OpenRAID on because it's just, I don't know. But OpenRAID, you can get it free, but I have the $129 version because having the license with the support just makes it easier if you ever need something. FreeNAS, OpenRAID have really, really big communities, so you can find almost everything you need out. But just in case something mission critical, I could afford $130. I paid $130 and got the OpenRAID, and I like it. It's really, really good. It's fast. Everything's on there. Got my Plex server on there. The Plex server basically consists of all my video files and lossless music library because, hey, DJ, there you go. Patrice knows. Patrice knows all about these things. Yes, CentOS is what we basically run the OpenRAID on, and it's nice. And the case, if you're going to build one of these things, you want to get a case from something like 43 cases. I mean, what the heck is it called? 43 drives. Why did I say 43 cases? What the hell is that? 45 drives. There we go. Dang. Your man is losing it today. All right. This, we go to 45 drives. We go to the home page. And then box looks similar to this, except for I don't have the big fans on the front. And then basically you get one of these, you put a server board on it like that Dell that we were talking about earlier, and you can literally pop in all the drives. You can actually build a pretty decent RAID from these guys. Like, they'll show you how to configure it. So your logic board sits here in the back. You got all your memory and stuff on there, 10 gig controllers, and then you just pop in drives. If you need more, you just add another drive. And with OpenRAID or FreeNAS, it just keeps going. It just keeps going, and it's pretty rad. Like, look, you can get really nuts and build one with up to 60 drives in it. But yeah, maybe start out in the C range, get the front loading drives. It only holds 8, but it comes with a Xenon Silver. Not that expensive, but by the time you're done, you'll have like 20 terabytes of like wicked fast storage. I mean, wicked fast. Look, been in Boston a couple of days. I got it wired. So yeah, okay, if you're not a computer nerd or whatever, just buy a Synology, game over. Boom. QNAP, also dope, game over. I had Drobos, I'm over them because you can't take the drives out of one Drobo case and pop them into another Drobo and it works. Like, it's a Illmatic shot. So nah, not about that life. It's actually, they don't use that much power. It depends. If it's really, really old, it might have a kilowatt power supply. But in theory, it shouldn't use too much power because it knows how to idle really well. Yeah, don't do Drobo anymore. I used to love Drobos. Actually, Patrice and I both used to love Drobos. We used to interview them all the time when we go to Macro, but that technology is outdated. QNAS and Synology has blown right past them. I think there are better options. Yeah, so if you don't want to do any of this crazy stuff, you could probably sell the Dells that you got and buy a dope, QNAP or Synology if you don't want to do it. If you like monkeying with stuff, then yeah, get the Qnology. I mean, just take your Dell and build yourself a open source system and go to town. That's funny, Rich. Yes. Right. That's the reason why I like the Synology as well, Patrice. It is at its core basically just Linux with the what do they call it? HPFS file system, and you can go to town on it. Yeah, if you want to go all online, I mean, you could do some. You can use some pretty cool stuff with OwnCloud and Amazon Glacier, Amazon servers. Amazon servers are pretty cheap nowadays. You can do it that way as well. Also, to be honest, I want to build a direct attached storage instead of direct attached internet. Yeah, I got it because yeah, the internet's not going to be the same. The internet in Jamaica means you got to smile yourself up. Hey, would a QNAP eliminate or mitigate my heavy reliance on Dropbox to remote? Yes. The answer to your question, even though I can't read, is yes. QNAP and Synology both have really good like cloud sharing and functioning service for like remote workers. When I build them for my clients, that is my primary point of building them. Oh, Amazon. Patrice says Amazon is expensive compared to what she pays. Okay, I did see a question. Where'd it go? Sac passé. I am using Nanlite 60B in the world's largest bomboclat dome. It's massive. And then I'm using Nanlite Pavo Tube 6Cs. And then on the floor, which I forgot to turn on, is Nanlite Pavo Tube 30s. Which is massive. What? Man, this chair rolls all over. Ninja. My Ninja Star. These Nanlite tubes are life. They're super dope. Everybody should own at least 20 of them. Except for they're not cheap. Anyway, so this is basically the big brother of this. Same. However, you know, you got bicolor light, so you can pick the color temperature you need it to be. That's probably matchy. You got your, you can go, nah. And then he said to you, Trojan of planet Zorg, I'm coming to get you. Then, of course, you can come over here and hit it into boink. And now you can do all the small things. So you can play Panic at the Disco. So yes, these are life. So you want to get your Mace Windu on, you just go right there. You go. Yes. Nanlites. I love it. These are just super dope. I'm just telling you, these are dope. So that's the answer. Get Nanlites and get happy. They're cool. They're really, really cool. You have an AMD Ryzen 7 server, 64 gigs of RAM, 2 times 1 stirs for $70 a month and put Docker on it. Wow, that's dope. Because we have Docker on the Unraid, and our server is not that different from that other than we have 128 gigs of RAM. But we're almost up to 20 terabytes of storage. It's crazy. Oh, it's good. It's different. It's weird, but yeah, it's good, except for the cold. Yes, Monday it is. Monday it is. It's going to be great. Yeah, FreeNAS is pretty cool. I just like Unraid better. You know what it is? I get, I'm like, oh yeah, it's dope, it's free. And then I get scared of free product, and so I'd rather pay somebody that ain't going nowhere. The other thing about open source stuff, as much as I love it, you got nobody's neck to choke. If something happens and you want to fight, you got nobody to fight. So, yeah. Sense of disturbance in the force. No, Stuart, I'm in Ecamm HQ. I am in Massachusetts. Gonna go get a steamer. Yes, there is. This. It's not really an app, but yeah, this. It's $7 to $12 depending on when you get it on sale. There is a Wi-Fi attachment that you can put in your network and then control it from the computer. But this was like cheaper by a long shot. The Wi-Fi thing is like $50 and it wasn't in stock. Otherwise, I would have brought it. Yes, Rob, that is the answer. Coming very soon. What's up, Dev? Good to see you here, boss. That was automatic, bro. If you're going to do it, it's better to do it through Ethernet just because. Mine's is connected by a 10 GBE adapter from OWC. It's technically Acatito, but OWC owns Acatito, so same smell. But yeah, using a 10 GBE connector makes it a lot better. Okay, so yes, there's two different types. You can get a Synology that is more or less, it's not, okay, glacial storage means really slow. You're going to put it over there, slow to get in, slow to get out, but it's really cheap, right? So that's these 10 terabyte crappy drives from Best Buy. And then you got like your everyday, real world storage. I call it cold storage. And that's something like a standard Synology where you're going to have 100 to 200 MBS in and out. No biggie, just works. Functioning for working off every day, but you're not going to edit it. If you want something over 600 MBS with a little bit of speed, then you want to look at like a Thunderflex from OWC, or Pegasus, or like a editing RAID, right? The OWC Thunderflex can go upwards of like 1700 MBS, so that you can completely function off of dual streams 4K. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. But most of the stuff that you see on the market is not going to be fast enough to do what you think you're doing. So let me show you the Thunderflex action. It's right here in the picture. Oh, there it is. Duh. So here, wait, let me fix this. Ooh, I almost accidentally pressed the button. Ooh, let's go right here. Hey, man, I don't know how you guys work off of one screen. It is painful. It is super painful. All right, so here you go. The Thunderflex 8, that is fast enough to actually edit off of. Even some of the smaller ones are, but I feel if you're going to go into this, you might as well, you can get the empty case, like no cap, for like $300, right? And then build from there. The Mercury Pro, you can also work off of directly, but this is that different storage, right? So you'd have one of these on the desk, and you'd build the slow keeper somewhere else, right? Ooh, I got to call Larry and tell him, put me in the game, coach. Oh, I'm going to email him right after this. Dear Mr. Larry, this your man Doc. Put me on. This is sick. Sorry, guys. Taking a pause for the cause. 2 Thunderbolts can rock a 5K display or 2 4K displays directly off of the drive. Comes built in with soft RAID. Certified for demanding use. But what is the speed there, Uncle Larry? Oh, it comes with NVMe drive, so you know it's fast. These are basically flat SSDs, NVMe SSDs. Bruh. I'm liking it. Oh, there we go. That's the number your mans was looking for. Right there. Oh, my God. Becky, look at her butt. 2,800 MBS. That's fast. My portables do that now, but that's ridiculous. Okay. Remind me to send an email to the CEO of OWC and be like, send Papi Chulo one of these, because this is off the chain. Oh, I love it. So yeah, that's what you're going to want if you want to do any, like, editing at speed, if you will, with something like this. So that's the answer to the question. Good question, by the way. Thank you, Paul. Paul's always coming in handy. You guys are horrible. Haven't been able to find is a server drive enclosure like Synology that supports SSDs. Synologies do support SSDs. You just got to use the adapters. The Leap in the Livestream program guide for the event. I think Caleb is making it now. Caleb sent it today, Glenda. Check your email box.
You should get it today. I don't know what time today. Probably in like the next 2 hours.
Caleb said you'll get it in the next 2 hours. You're gonna be at class anyway, Glenda, so just relax. It's coming after. But yes, you guys get like inside scoops to HQ when I'm here. You get the answer right away. And Caleb just got here, like he literally just got off the plane a little bit ago. Oh man, take the Tutu docking station and throw that in the ocean. Yes, Cal Digit would definitely replace that. I am really liking this magic wand over here. It's kind of cool. It gives a certain je ne sais quoi to your stream. Like, I look like Dean Reynolds right now. There you go. Yeah, like a lot of the Synologies, they just got like adapters to make it work. Yes, Gretchen. Yes, yes. It's so crazy. Rob, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's crazy.
It should happen like within this hour, I think.
Oh, Rich said also there's a link to the PDF in the Facebook group. Chris Wood, the jet lag is over. Now I'm on painting and hanging up this dang wall lag. But the wall is basically dead. It looks kind of swanky. Boom. Can you guys see that? Let me move this out the way. I got one little piece over there in the corner I got to cut. It's really hard to cut the small pieces. So that's what I've been doing today is filling in a little hole. And as you can see, the floor is crooked. So I got to cut lots of little pieces to fill that last little segment. It's probably going to take me the majority of class because I'm going to do it while we're in class. And I think Joel is going to come down from wherever the heck Bumhill, Massachusetts he's at. So Joel's going to come down, and then I'm going to finish building this wall. And then me and Caleb are going to get drunk at the hotel in the mini bar. And then if you guys, anybody nearby, we need bail money, we'll call you. And I'm going to the dispensary because, hey, I can. There's a dispensary across the freaking street, bro. No, right at that corner when you turn to come in here, there's like 3 in the area. I'm like, such a small town. You don't have any like burritos, but you got like 3 dispensaries. What the heck do all the old people in this town be doing? Thank you, Real Rugged DY. Hey, we needed you because this wall been getting on my dang nerves. We also finished this wall over here, and it looks blue, but it's not. It's gray. I shall demonstrate. So, Mr. Real Rugged DIY, the point of painting this wall is that we can take the nan lights and make the wall whatever color we want by shining lights on it. Now the wall is pink. And then, whatever color I turn this little doohickey to. Dang it, I always do that. There you go. So yeah, whatever color I turn the doohickey to is what color the wall becomes. That was part of my project when I got here. Schmackang. It was a very cool project, if I might say so myself. Thank you, Mr. Woodrow. Why he keep kicking the camera though? That's the better answer. Ta-dang. Yeah, it's been a fun project. So painted this whole side of the thing, put up the wood wall, got in some new lighting, and I'm gonna rig everything up once I get a couple more pieces. Yes. Oh, dude, there's a bunch around here. I forgot the name of them. There's a lot. It was something called Alternative Wellness Group, if I remember. It's a lot. No. See, it's because of y'all cut down the supply. We have to depend on dispensaries now. Before, we used to just get the gun straight from the motherland. Gigi says, so, you've been in Mass for 2 seconds and you know where all the dispensaries are? Priorities. You know how we do, Gigi. You know how we do. There's Taco Bell right by Lawrence High School. That's funny. I don't eat Taco Bell. Nasty. Have you done to sort out the sound special issue? No, actually, that's going to be probably something that we look into because, like, I was telling Glenn and Ken that we're going to have to probably get felt panels for some of the rest. I mean, because, guys, the whole rest of the room is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows. And each of the windows is cavitied in about 10 inches, maybe 12. So it really does cause a lot of, you can hear it. It hits the room like 6 times. Not to mention in the ceiling, instead of like regular square air conditioned plenums, they have round pipe plenums. And there's 4 bell lights. So when you hit the sound goes in the bell, spins around, comes out, bounces off all the walls. It's really crazy. So yeah, we're going to have to do something with either moving sound blankets or get some felt panels. Man, Taco Bell doesn't count as burritos, David. I don't know what the heck that's called Flexican food. Oh, Lance, sorry, can't read. Lance, abso-freaking-lutely. Let me show you my favoriteest thing ever. I just bought 3 of them for my studio. I think they're the business. I should have ordered one for here, but these desks that we got were supposed to be temporary, and now I think we might keep them. S-L-I-K. Bayakao. King of the universe. This right here. Man, dang it, everybody with your ignorant pop-ups. This is life. Come back. Hey, Mary, come back here. This Creator Clamp is the business. I bought 3 of these suckers. So it clamps onto the side of your doohickey, right? My favorite part about it, and it seems so trivial, but I swear to you it helps. It has these numbers on the side so you can see what the heck you're doing, right? So when you undouche it, you can lift up, lift down. You can kind of like look at the numbers and know you're hitting that right height. So if you're the type of person that changes cameras out, like say today you're going to use an iPhone, the next day you might use your mirrorless or something, you know which settings or where in that range you kind of sort of need. You can also take a white grease pencil and make more markings as necessarily. The other thing that's cool is because of how it works, you can randomly clip it onto like random accoutrement in case you need to. So look at this. This person literally just clipped it to the side of the pier and then threw the camera on there and then focus it into the water like that. So it's dope. It's not too heavy. And yeah, because I am Latinx, I mean, not eat that. Okay, so you got that part of it, which is like super rad, right? You can even set up the grind rail for the skateboarders in the whole 9. Like, it's really cool. There's also an additional piece right here at the top. It's called the sliding arm, and it allows you to do wicked overhead shots, like this shot right here where this person insists on pouring coffee out of that weak coffee machine. You can, show somebody how you're writing in papyrus. But I also like that it fits on top of tripods, and it can do some other things with it being on top of tripods for up shots, low shots, like swing shots, boom arms, all of the above. Here's the great part about the whole thing. It's like $60. It's not even expensive, and it's solid. It's solid as a rock. David, if someone bought me Taco Bell, I would tell them what the F are they doing and kick them out. That shit's nasty. Even when you're completely faded, I'm not eating that mess. Yeah, the felt panel. I'll show you the panels real quick, Chris, since you're here. Why, thank you, Glenda. I made it. Yes, the slick. Slick. I always want to call it silk. I don't know why, but it's slick. Oh, yes. Much, much more versatile than the Joby. 100% because it's strong. It's $60. 69 in most places. The worst part, the only time you eat Taco Bell is you're really constipated and you need to clean yourself out. That works. Let's see. FELTRIGHT. Here you go, Chris Whitty Wood. Felt right. There's a different company in the UK. I originally saw this from a German builder, and she pointed out a company, but it was only available in like Germany and the UK. So I found these guys here, but this is really rad stuff. So, ooh, they got new colors. Wait, man, I hate when my mouse does that. I never use this Apple mouse. It's driving me crazy. First of all, colors for days. So if you want to get into some creative taekwondo, you can do that. You could actually pull like fresh lime and then use it as green screen. Both of these will work, right? This will also work if you use Ecamm and use the blue screen. So that'll work. The cool thing about these is blue screen, green screen is they're not reflective, so you won't be too much shadow either if you really want to do it like that. So you can kind of pick your shapes, hexes, diamonds, squares. Sounds like Lucky Charms. You can do shit laps, triangles, half lap, and then tiny little pixels. So the reason why all of this is cool, because they have a design situation where you can go in and just build all the things with your setup. I saw one on Pinterest where some person made it into Tetris. There you go. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Look at this. Somebody from Colorado obviously made that one. So yeah, you can do some pretty cool stuff. Here, the My Studio build is over here. You just go to this little app. You pick what you need. You pick the size of your wall and stuff. Man, go away. And then you start bringing in your shapes, and you just drop them on there so you can kind of build whatever you want, shape at a time. And I don't know why my machine is bugging. Let's go to this color. Plop. So then go to like this color. I don't know why this thing keeps trying to select all. No. I went to go get one because it drives me batty. What kind of switch? Oh, like a hub switch? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how the heck we not have these things. So I was going to probably go to like the Buy More in Salem. It's Salem, I know. But it's just because all of the other weird names like, oh, this is Worcester or Haverhill or Gloucester. I'm like, what the heck? It's Haverhill. Nope, it's Haverhill. Haverhill. See, the frick? Man, I swear, they just changed the name of crap around here just to make people do it. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm over there having fun making random shapes. Dude. This is why I hate these single screen crap. Who does this? What kind of heathen like does their streams with one screen? This is whack. I'm gonna buy another monitor for the office for the 2 times a year I come here.
Well, I'm sure when the guys stream, they'll probably be on their MacBooks.
Oh yeah, that's why. So yeah, you can get nuts with this stuff, man. You can create pretty rad designs.
They should honestly just get an iMac. It sits in here.
Right? They're like, oh, I like my
They'll probably buy whatever computer comes
yeah.
out next and just leave it in his office.
Oh, I can do that while I'm here. Boom. What was the cue, Gretchen? Let me go back. If I only had 250 for a mic, what would I use? Nothing. I would go out in the neighborhood. I would cut somebody's grass and wash a couple cars until I get the last couple of bucks and then buy a real fucking mic. I said it. I said it. Man, Gretchen, I don't see your question. Oh, there you go. Carbon or aluminum on that creator? It's aluminum. They don't have a carbon one yet. I mean, it's kind of it's kind of designed to be in the house, but yeah. No, I can't do it. I don't know how the heck you guys do it, especially on the little bitty one. All right, so everybody's telling me the answer that is correct. It is I don't know how you guys do it. I've never worked off of one screen ever. It's crazy. We only got like a half an hour for me to reset for class. I'm gonna go drink this bottle of Perrier and eat my lunch. So we're gonna have class in a minute. You guys all know what to do. I'll see you then. Yeah. Wait, that's it. Tuesday, we'll see. And Tuesday's gonna be like crazy because of Leap, so there's probably not gonna be a stream Tuesday. And I get back home on Friday, so Saturday I'll be back in the real laboratory doing all of the dirty work. Oh God, not even with the Canadian rye whiskey. What are you guys trying to do to me? Let me not do that. Patrice is in Amsterdam. Not Amsterdam. Why did I say that? In Austria. Why the heck did I say Amsterdam? See, you guys got me talking about dispensaries, and I'm trying to send my buddy to freaking Amsterdam. Pacific. Well, it's normally 11 Hawaii for me, so that's 12-1-2. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Man, I don't know. You guys are confusing me. What time is it normally when we start class, Sammy? Sammy, what time is it when we normally start class? Sorry, Rich. Chris was just asking me how the heck am I doing with the time adjustment. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I got this. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, thank you, Paul. No, Paul, not PT. I'm talking about East Coast people. All you PT people, be quiet for a second. You guys are messing me up. There you go. David said 5. That's the answer. Hour and a half. Okay, even better. I got time to go drink this bottle of Perrier and go to the dispensary and come back to the class lifted. No, I'm joking. I'm going to finish this freaking wall before Katie kills me. She's going to come back and be like, why is the wall not done? And I'll be like, oh, what happened was Caleb distracted me and we started playing video games. Thank you, Luis. Rob, I tried to make you a host for the thing, and it didn't work. I don't know why. I tried to make you a host so you can start the room before I get there, and it didn't work. I don't know why. Slick creator clam. Ba, 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 ba. The last time I checked, Gretchen, Amazon did not have it, but let's check again. So I got mine from Pro Camera Hawaii because, support my people. SLICK, XLIK, no CK. CREATOR, clamp. My milkshake being out of marketing yard. They sell the whole thing, but they don't sell the 2 separate pieces. So, if you want the whole thing, you can get it on the Zon. I'll send you that link right now. If you don't want the whole thing, I bought the whole thing, 3 of them. Oh no, they got, I'm sorry. 8 thing. Look, they only got 8 in stock. LGL fan, get to scooping. Scoop all of this before it disappears. Crisp and clean with no caffeine. Boom. Tough acting connected. No, I do not want to introduce dictation. Hey, my water alarm is going off saying you need to drink some water. No dictating. Where's my function key? Yeah, it's so weird. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I said that, because I thought that would work, but it didn't. So we'll figure it out later. No biggie. Oh, for anybody who wants to get the whole shooting match, I'll post that too. Und first, wie Kapi und das waren, and then einen kleinen Flaggenstein. Sorry, Patrice. Patrice is gonna kill me. Don't make fun of my accent, you son of a Lingenfelder Tort. There you go. Ooh, they got German restaurants in this town. I can get a Wiener Schnitzel. Ooh. There you go. Boom. Right? It's a whole different thing. Dude, that's so funny. Anna, your avatar disappears into the Amazon thing. That is rad. Yes. Thank you, Gretchen. You are linked up now. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's free shipping over 50 direct from Slick, and it's already dope because it's over 50. Oh, yeah, that's true. What's up, Dan? Good to see you here, boss. Ay, no, nichts verstanden in Deutsch. Ein klein Nachtmusik, yes. I like und. 1, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Kraftwerks. Yeah, send the kills. I'll try. I don't know why I didn't let Rob one work, because that was the plan, but yeah. Oh, you're in Indy? What concert are you going to since you're in Indy? Oh, man, I wish I was in Indy. It's Notre Dame season. Oh, yeah, I should see what's happening in the game right now. It's 14-6. Way to go. Go Irish. I don't know how we let Toledo even score 6. That's a bunch of... don't say bad words, Doc. Damn it. I wonder what kind of concert Mr. Dan C is going to. That might be what it is, Mr. D. It might have to be on the same business account. You guys, check out my little Ecamm Dimitas. It's a glorified scrimmage today. Dad, get off my stream, damn it. Oh, dope. You're going to the MGK concert. Nice. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, I guess that's the drawback of the whole Zoom setup. That makes sense. All right, gang. Well, thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys soon. Next time I'll be back in the home front. I'm going to finish building this wall. I should got to get to cut off little pieces with these saws over here. So if I come back missing any fingers, you know what to do. Oh, yeah, we got workers. I told Ken yesterday, I was like, we got workers comp, because I was walking around in his backyard trying to chase them damn ducks.
City of mine, how I love
Peace
the
out.
city of mine.
I'll see you guys soon.
It never
Hopefully
gets
I
me
loaded
down.
my
City of
ingredients
mine, how I love the city of mine.
Thank you, brother. Peace out.
It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people. This is the city I met all my best friends.